I'm very happy to have my next guest join us. She's a very talented singer and songwriter whose debut EP is out right now. Beverly Hills Boyfriend, Claire Rosinkranz. How are you, Claire?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Am I interrupting learning right now? I assume you're homeschooling?
I am homeschooling. I'm doing well. Today's been a pretty chill day. There hasn't been much going on. I have like most of my schooling stuff is happening second semester. But I only have like 2 credits and I can graduate early, which is very, very nice for what I want to be doing. So yeah, today has been super chill and easy and done some chores, but
Wow.
that's about it.
That's very nice. And I love these Zoom interviews because not only do we get to chat with artists in their natural environment, but in their actual home. So this is your bedroom, you
Yes.
said, right? Is this where you also make music, or do you try to get out of your bedroom to do those things?
Honestly, I make music anywhere in the house. Like, I mean, I definitely do make music in my room. I feel like when I make music in my room, it's mostly when it's probably like 2, 3 a.m., to be honest, because I can't just be out in my living room playing the electric guitar and stuff. But otherwise, literally anywhere. Sometimes it's downstairs. I mean, we have a studio set up here, which is really nice because my dad's been composing, producing all of his life. So it's been really important for him to have that. But yep, in my room, I write tons of songs. I wrote Back to Your Boy in my room, which is pretty cool. So
You're basically like every other artist that I talk to, where 2 a.m., 3 a.m., that time of day is the most creative part
hmm
because it's so quiet.
yeah, it's definitely, I don't know. My entire family has always been like a night owl family. Like my 5-year-old sister will be walking around the house at like 12 in the morning, which I don't know why, but I
What?
mean that's just the way. No, our family just like rolls that way. So, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's quiet and it's just like I wake up then too. Like I'm tired all day, and then at night I'm kind of like, oh, I can I can be awake, and it's a nice time. I don't know.
I'm just fascinated that your 5-year-old sister is zombie walking throughout the house at midnight.
Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, it's funny, but it like makes it I don't know, like all of the lights in our house are always on, I feel like for a really long time. And my dad's European, like my half of my family is European, so it's just like I think we kind of took that side of the family a little bit more and I don't know, the lights are always on, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh shoot, look at the time. It's like
Yeah. No,
way too late.
I'm in the exact same way. How deep into the artistry is your family? It sounds like everybody is in this.
Yeah, I mean, so my dad's mom, she was an opera singer and she was born and raised in Iceland. My dad was born in Iceland, raised in Sweden, and then also they all traveled and like toured Europe because she was opera singing. And my her husband, my grandpa, my bad, he owned the first opera house in Iceland. So that was just like their life was very involved with that. My dad played in orchestras all growing up. He was a first chair violinist, and that was just kind of like his life. And same like my mom's side of the family was also super involved in music. Like my other grandma, she was a children's songwriter, and she had a business partner and stuff. And my mom just constantly grew up in like choirs and doing stuff with her mom as well. So I don't know. All of a sudden, my parents had children, and it's been like I don't know. My dad will always pull out his violin and like play, or and his like looper, and we'll just play violin around the house. My dad or my mom will always be like playing piano and singing, and yeah, I don't know. It's just been super a very like present thing. So it was kind of bound to happen that I also kind of took after that, and I grew up doing ballet ever since I was like 3 years old. And like classical music is something that has been very involved in my family, I think the most, which is funny. And like with ballet, I was just constantly listening to classical music every day too. So it was just like a lot of classical music, a lot of I don't know, playing it, music, instruments. My dad was also in the studio a lot, composing and producing for commercials and TV shows and whatever it was. So there's a lot of involvement there for sure.
How much of his artistry have you inherited? Because I saw one of his videos. I forget what song it's for, but he's very vaudevillian and very animated and all this stuff. And so when I understand that he's a violinist, you said first chair violinist as well. You think of someone that's more sophisticated, wearing a tuxedo all the time in the house, and Claire, have you done your homework? Those type of that type
Yeah.
of attitude.
Yeah, totally. No, like honestly, he's definitely quite the opposite of that. I guess he's very like his Viking blood, he always says, comes out in him a lot. But no, he's fun. Sometimes he feels more like a brother, which is funny, but like it's a really cool relationship to have. And yeah, I don't know. Definitely not the very serious type of guy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you think that you inherited some of that unknowingly?
Oh yeah. Oh, the weird
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think yeah, all me and my sisters probably did. It's just like it's like a freedom. I've been homeschooled ever since I was super little too. So my parents were very big on just kind of like getting to figure out yourself on your own and having as much freedom as you want and expressing yourself however you want. Like it doesn't matter like if you're extremely weird or whatever it is, like it's just fun. You feel better when you can like completely just be weird, and everybody is. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's great for mental health, right? You don't want to be suffocated or held back or anything like that, which is a good
absolutely.
which is a good thing, especially when you're growing up. I feel like this is the year where people have discovered music on TikTok, and that was coming up in this conversation. Had you joined TikTok prior to the discovery of your song Backyard Boy?
Yeah, so I did. I wasn't very heavily involved in it. I like had an account and I would just like browse through. And I also had like all my old Musically followers because I was very into Musically when I was in middle school. And but then like I deleted the app and whatever, and then TikTok came back and I was like, I'm not getting it, and then I got it. And then I would like browse through it every once in a while. And then my cousin, I think it's yeah, my cousin and then like one of my friends, they both were like, Claire, you need to get on TikTok. And I was like, absolutely not. I was like, I'm not doing that because I just pictured it as old Musically, but then I got on it and made a video, and it like obviously is changing my life a little bit. So it's like I thought it was super, super cool and just kept doing it from there.
And obviously Backyard Boy has resonated. It's actually graduating and getting airplay on terrestrial radio and all this stuff. And now there's a remix, or I guess an updated version, with
Yeah.
one Jeremy Zucker. And so,
Yeah.
how did that come about? Who reached out to who?
Yeah, so my cousin again, he same one. He so I have no idea how, but he knew Jeremy. I'm not sure why, but he did, and he like made a playlist for Jeremy, and Jeremy heard Backyard Boy and was like, "Oh, I like that song." And my cousin was like, "Oh yeah, that's my cousin." And then he like put us on a text thread, and it was during the time when I was figuring out what label to sign with, and it was just kind of like things were like happening so fast where it was like my song was like doing really well, and then all of a sudden labels were reaching out, so I was just kind of like in a crazy like I don't know, couldn't think straight, couldn't make a decision. I was like all over the place, and then so I was able to get insight from Jeremy, and we like FaceTimed, and I got to know him a little bit and just talked to him, and he gave me a lot of advice, which was really cool. And then later on when we were deciding who would be the feature on Backyard Boy, he was one of the options, and I was like, oh, that's dope. Like I've already like talked to him, I kind of know him, and we like text every once in a while, so why not? And he also just is like a good singer songwriter and a great musician, so it was really fun, and I'm super lucky to have him on the song. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
it was funny through my cousin,
Through the same cousin.
same one who got me on TikTok.
What is his cut in all this?
I know. I need to think about that because he really does deserve something. He's making things happen.
I understand that something is probably coming out sometime next year. Is this kind of going back to those old journals, or is this a new page, 16-year-old Claire?
Probably new page, definitely. I move on like that with songs. It's ridiculous. So I mean, I have ones that we've already recorded, which I am so eager to put out, but probably won't be happening till the beginning of next year. But I also have other things coming out before then, like other features for the rest of the EP, how we did with like Jeremy, and a video with Jeremy is coming out very, very soon. Like that's done, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I don't know, other features that I will be doing as well. So there will be like things coming out beforehand, but new music that's like completely all mine will be the beginning of next year, and probably newer stuff that I've written too. So I'm excited.
Well, gosh, congrats on all the attention, and we really look forward to the new material. And great to meet you,
Thank you. I'm so happy we got
virtually.
to do this. I know. I like it sucks. We have to do like everything virtually. I'm like sick of it, but it's fine.
Seriously.
But yeah, thank you.